Hi Taurus, this is Marishi on my channel to look at. I've already pulled out 5 cards to see what is the story which wanted to come through for this week. We've got the King of Swords as your first card, 7 of Cups in reverse, center of the reading is a 2 of Swords, we've got the 9 of Cups, and the last card is a Queen of Swords in reverse. Behind the deck is a Star card in reverse. When I broke the deck, we've got the 10 of Swords in reverse. This is in regards to your relationship. Okay, we have got a couple energy right here with the King and the Queen. Okay, the Queen is in reverse. So, what I see here is two conflicting energy. You guys are not on the same page anymore. There is a conflict in thoughts, in the way you want things to be. There's so much disappointments and regrets which is going on. Some of you might be having a headache right now, just even thinking about what's going on in their life. Okay, some of you want to heal things, and they are optimistic about the situation. Okay, they really want this. With the 9 of Cups, they really want this. Both of you are in this decision making phase right now, but I see one person doesn't see the potential in making it work between with the other person. They see there is no possibility there. There is no potential to work on this, person. Because this is not what they wanted. How things are right now, even the person who wants to fix things, they are not liking how things are going right now, because things are not going according to the wishes. Okay, but one person is walking towards or wanting things to heal. Okay, right now it might seem like it's a dead end, but somebody is literally wanting to heal from this and revive this dead situation. So in the process of making a decision, how to go about it. One person is optimistic. This is what they always dreamed about. The other person is like, this is not what I wished for. I did not, bargain for this. With whatever is happening, the conflicts, everything. This is not what I wished for. And they don't want to be stuck in that phase. They want to move on. So that's why I said there is a conflicting energy. One person is determined to have this. Even the king could be, okay? It could be either of them. The king could want this and the queen doesn't. Or it could be the other way around. The queen doesn't see the potential there, but the king is like, this is my dream. She is the one. That kind of a, contradiction. But you guys are still in this process of making that decision. That decision hasn't been made yet. That are we parting ways or are we going to make it work? So you're in that phase of contemplation. Because the blindfold is still on. Still making that choice. There's two choices with the 2 swords. You still have to make that choice of what do you really want. Do you want to be together or do you want to part ways? The only problem is, you both are in 2 mindsets about what you want. So it's not going to be easy to make that choice. You guys are stressed out. You guys are stressed out just thinking about this. Okay, moving on. Let's see. The Star card in reverse, somebody has walked away. There is no intention of coming back, but the other person hasn't expected that to happen. They walked away from the Ace of Cups. Okay, somebody is still wanting to offer this Ace of Cups, even though the other person has walked away. So this person is still wanting this person who has walked away to come back. Okay? They're literally wanting to heal things, okay? Even with this Two of Swords and the Queen of Swords, I see that. They have been hurt, but they want to heal things. Seven of Wands in reverse and the Five of Wands in reverse. Even if this person is willing to offer this Ace of Cups, okay, they're trying to say, let's try to make it work, blah, blah, blah. The other person is not all that into the idea. Okay, they have given up on this idea. For them, the wheel has stopped. Okay, they are just thinking about the past conflicts. They don't want to have it in their future as well. Okay, they want to put a full stop to this wheel. They don't want to turn the wheel again and have this repeat history. Okay. Someone is literally not into this idea of making things work. Sorry about that. Yes, for them, the Six of Swords is in reverse. For me, if you watch my readings, I would be saying the Six of Swords for me is the Titanic, which has already sunk. So there is no way you're going to take it out into the water because it's going to drown you as well as the other person. So one person has the clarity that it's not going to work out. There is no potential there. It is just going to be the same all over again. So I'm not going to even try. I'm just going to, end it right there because it's over. Okay, for them. They don't see the potential of it potential. They don't see any potential there to manifest a future with the same person. Queen of Wands in reverse, and they're very much adamant to be by themselves and not wanting to be together with the other person. They have already let go, okay? They're not holding on to this anymore with the Four of Swords, and I want to say they might have thought this through. It might not have been an easy decision. They have literally thought it through before letting the Pentacles slip away, before letting you slip away, the other person slip away. Yes, Emperor in reverse and the Three of Cups. Okay. It seems like they are already involved with another person. With the Emperor and the Three of Cups in reverse, they might be showing you they moved on. Which is interesting. It's almost like their way of saying, please, we are not together anymore, if that makes sense. Yeah, with the Hangman in reverse, it's almost like they're out of balance and they think it's alright to do that. They're not being very sensitive about this. They just want to prove a point that it's completely over. Does that make sense to some of you? Strength card in reverse and the Prince of Pentacles in reverse again. For them, it's a complete dead situation. For me, this Knight of Pentacles in reverse is a dead horse. How much ever you try to whack his ass to take another step, it's not going to, because it's already dead. Okay, it's not going anywhere. With the Strength card, it seems like their pride has been hurt somehow. And they're very overwhelmed. This could be the other person, I'm not sure, because there's two conflicting energy which is coming through, so I wouldn't know which side of the story is coming through each time. Okay, because they both might be speaking at the same time. Somebody is very overwhelmed right now. Okay, yes, this is the other person who really wants to fix things. Okay, so when they realize it is over, it is hurting them. Somehow their pride is getting hurt. Okay, and it is very overwhelming for them to realize things have come to a complete dead end and they are not going to have this. Okay, this foundation. This could be a marriage or something. Okay, something which is solid. With the other person. Two of Cups again, being together. So that's literally affecting them with the Hangman in reverse. Didn't I see the Hangman in reverse? Did I just think about it? Oh wow. Yes, Hangman in reverse. It's just not me. So yeah, it's affecting their mind space. Okay, they are losing their mind, in short. Okay, even they're losing their sleep. They're kind of depressed, thinking this other person doesn't want to get, be back with me again, doesn't want to get married with me. All that is stressing them out. All that is depressing them. When, and they're getting a clarity about a third party involvement. Yeah. They're getting some kind of clarity. I showed you previously, the other person might already be involved and is putting it out there because it's the only way they think this person will back out. This person who wants to be so desperately back into their life, they will only back out if they see they've already moved on. That's unfortunate, but with the Sun card and the Three of Pentacles, it's almost like, things coming into clarity. Okay, but they are not coming back with this Three of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and yes, the Lovers in reverse. So somebody cannot nurture this connection anymore because the judgment, the verdict has already been passed within this relationship. How much ever they wait, the Four of Wands has already collapsed. The foundation has already collapsed. Now they need to release themselves, but they know they have to release themselves, but it is literally difficult for them. It is overwhelming for them to, they have been affected, emotionally. When they realize we don't have a control over the situation, and they realize what is going on in the dark, behind the scenes, behind the back. Yeah. I want to say just the realization that the other person has moved on is affecting you. Okay, with the Six of Wands and the Five of Swords. You're standing, you're trying to put up a fight. You are trying to wait in there, but the only problem is it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a challenge. Seems like you're putting up a fight. Even if the other person is not there in the picture, you're still standing. But is it worth it? Is it worth it to keep waiting for somebody who has already moved on, who has already put it out there? It's not working. Okay, with the Sun card as well. Everything about it. Okay, just go back and look into the cards which I showed you. You will know your answer. Okay, so a Ten of Wands. It's going to be a struggle. How much ever you try to, put up a fight to show them, I'm still waiting for you to, build this future together. Are they bothered? Yes, you still want to manifest a future. You still want to start over again with this Princess of Pentacles. You're assessing. Okay, you're assessing. Or you're being asked to assess. Is it worth it? What you had, was it real? What do you think you will have, is it real? Because the world has already come down on you. The world has crashed down on you. When you realize that. Yes, you're literally hoping and praying for things to be alright. You might be doing something to bring in that person back into your lives. Taurians, some of you might be dealing with a Gemini person. I don't know. So many people came out. So, I'm not sure. Because I saw the Lovers and all. Ten of Pentacles, and just know for a fact, how much ever you try to juggle in this, okay, wanting this in your future, having that stability, the security, everything in the future, know that how much ever you try to manipulate it, it's not going anywhere, because the other person has already made up their mind. Okay, that's why the first two cards, they've made up their mind that there is no reason for them to wait. There is no potential there. Now, I don't know why they made up their mind, because that is not the story which they want to speak about. It's just trying to show you somebody who has moved on and you're still waiting for them. Yeah, Tower moment. So what has happened, okay, whatever the Tower moment was, I don't know about it. It didn't show me. Because the future is, they have moved on, blah, blah, blah. What happened? What is the reason for things to fall apart? I have no idea. It is a different story altogether. Okay, so whatever is being shown, I will speak up. Okay, so the tower moment in reverse. The tower has already made its impact. It is from the past. Two of Pentacles. That is the reason why, they have let go. Okay, I did see there was disappointments and regrets. I don't know who is regretting, but that has happened. Two of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody is not even bothered to sit and juggle with this situation anymore. For them, they have made it known. Okay, for them, they have literally put a pause. Okay, for them, what you had in the past is frozen. Yes, and they're not willing to put in any effort. There is no exchange of energies. You might have lost contact with this person. They don't want to be in contact with you because I see nothing happening there. No exchange of energies. Again, another 6. Both in reverse. Just what I was speaking about, the regrets and the happiness, disappointments. Okay, in your head, you're still going over it. Devil card. They're asking you to break the chains because it is toxic. You need to know your self-worth. If you're coming through as the Queen of Swords, it's time you let go. It's time you let go because it is toxic. Okay, you need to break the chains. You might feel whatever is being done to you is very wrong. Okay, very unfair. But you need to make a very calculated move to break this negativity out of your life. To cut the cords. It is required. Okay, otherwise you will keep hurting. Okay, you will keep hurting, and it's not going to be easy to move on. Okay, it's going to take you time, but you have to realize you got to move on from this phase of your life where you feel betrayed, where you feel deserted, put out in the cold, blah blah blah. You got to move on, transit from the past because it's time. Put an end to things. Prince of Swords in reverse. Be done. Again, Prince of Wands in reverse. Stop doing anything about it. When you realize it's over, they have moved on. Stop trying. Stop trying with the intent that you can manipulate the situation to get what you want. Yes, the future. Yes. Stop manipulating. Stop doing anything about it in the future and look forward. Look forward. You've already realized because you've assessed it from every angle possible and you understood you will never have this happiness back in your life with this person. With this person. Once you have that realization, you will be okay. It will get not easier, little easy to move on. Gradually, it will get better. Okay? So that's it for now. This is Marishi, your channel. Until next week. Bye.